Question 4. So, more questions where we're having to solve, so we're going to get proper final answers, and we're going to have to set ourselves instructions to end up with P being on its own and then R being on its own. Now, the complication we now have is that we've got the unknown on both sides. See, we've got a P here and a P here, and an R here and an R here. Now, you could decide to undo the 7P, just as much as you could undo the 5P, but it makes a lot of sense to try and keep as many positives in play as we can. So always set yourself the target of undoing the smaller number. So let's undo the 5P rather than undo the 7P. So how do we undo an adding of 5P? We choose to take away 5P from both sides. So on our left, 7P take away 5P is 2P. And the 2, the normal number, remains unchanged for now. And on the right hand side, 5P take away 5P is nothing, so we're just left with the plus 8 on the right. So at this point we've got 2P plus 2 equals 8. How do we undo an adding of 2? We take away 2 from both sides, so 2P equals 6. How do we undo a timesing by 2? We divide by 2, so P equals 6 over 2, which is 3. Now for part B, slight complication in as much we've got to expand on the right hand side first. So we do the double claw. 3 times R is 3R, 3 times plus 4 is plus 12. Now this looks very similar to this one up here. So let's decide to take all our R's to the left, as that's got the biggest number of R's to start with. So let's choose to minus 3R from both sides. 7R minus 3R is 4R. The plus 2 remains unchanged for now. 3R take away 3R is a big fat nothing, so we're just left with the plus 12 on the right. So we've now got to 4R plus 2 equals 12. How do we undo a plus 2? We take away 2 from both sides, so 4R equals 10. How do we undo a timesing by 4? We divide by 4, so R is 10 divided by 4, which simplifies to 5 over 2. That's fine for full marks, but you could have turned it into a mixed number, being 2.5 or even 2.5.